going on, guys? It's Butterbar here. So in today's video, I'm trying out again another challenge from the community and a challenge from the YouTubers. And TonyMo has now issued out another challenge for the Speed and Slay challenge, which is pretty much you're trying to keep your momentum the entire time you're playing through a multiplayer game type, and you're trying to see as many people as you can that you can kill while you're trying to keep your momentum. You know, the game is basically about, you know, being able to move at a fast rate and being able to outflank your enemies and being able to get, you know, in behind them and take them out. And that's kind of the great thing about Titanfall 2 and keeping that momentum pretty much throughout the entire map. So I'm really enjoying this challenge. This was my first game of the day, and it was pretty rough. I had a rough night yesterday at the station, so if I feel kind of down, that's kind of why. I'll talk about it a little bit towards the end of the video. But yeah, this was my first game getting off shift, and it was not the greatest thing, at least in the beginning. Towards the other end of the second half of the match, I do very well, except for it is just a slow start for me just early this morning. And I definitely had a lot of trouble getting into a couple of good matches. I don't know what it is. I know, so out of the YouTubers I watch, you know, TonyMo, Iniquity, Jerdu, I know Iniquity made a video about, you know, having a hard time getting into matches that either have already are in progress, two, you know, the team is just getting slaughtered by the time you get in the game, or three, you know, you have people on your team that, I don't know, either just picked up the game or just have no idea how to play this game. And I ran into that last one. I ran into a game where, you know, we were just getting decimated in the beginning of this game, and pretty much all the way to the end. I was the only person on my team that had double-digit kills and went positive. So it was definitely a rough first start to Titanfall 2 this morning. But I wanted to try TonyMo's challenge out just because, you know, I saw his video last night, was on shift, and I was like, you know what, that sounds fun. I'll try it out. And you know, any excuse to allow me to use my favorite ability, I am all for any challenge. So basically, I'm trying to run around forward operating base with, you know, being able to keep moving and being able to keep the momentum of trying to kill people and move at the same time. So I don't think this forward base is the best map to do it on. Just because it's a lot of close quartered stuff, except for the outside of the map, and I'll kind of get into that, you know, here in a little bit. I'm getting shot from outside the map, so I'll kind of tell you why here in a second. But there's not a lot of places to move inside the forward base, so being able to move, it's pretty much just running around and sliding. There's no, you know, running on walls and stuff like that. So, but when it comes to being outside the map, like this dude right here, this is my person that sends me hate mail. This kid right here that drops a grenade when he gets killed, and that's kind of one thing I found out about this dude. So this guy had been hiding on the edge of the maps and pretty much just camping with a G2. That's all he was doing, just sitting on the edge of the map of forward base and trying to get kills. And that was one thing I just kind of saw. I was like, you know what, I'm not having that. I hate it when people, you know, sit on the outside of the outside skirts of the map and try to kill people. But sure enough, the dude was sending me a message, and he was sitting in that corner, and I was able to take him out as soon as he sent the message, so I thought that was pretty funny. But he comes around the corner and melees me, and I just thought it was funny, like, trying to do this challenge, and I actually got hate mail from it. So this is the second time I've actually gotten hate mail from Titanfall, playing Titanfall 2. First one was from a devotion video that I was making, and I got hate mail for using the devotion, so this time it's doing a challenge that got me the hate mail and using my cloak ability, so it's whatever. I think everybody's gonna complain about something in Titanfall 2, and that's kind of what I pretty much see pretty often. You know, the first thing that people complained about was phase shift. You know, okay, you know, people bitch gripe complain about people using phase shift and not knowing how to counter them properly. And now all of a sudden, cloak is the big thing that people want to complain about, and not being able to counter that when people are more than capable to defeat people, and it's just kind of a goofy thing for people to bitch, gripe, and complain about that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of the one thing I got annoyed with playing this as my first game. You know, trying to do my best, trying to do everything I possibly can to win this game type, and it just was not working out whatsoever when it came to the team that I had, and it's just I was just having a rough start to the morning. So I'll kind of get into the rough night I had. So yesterday we had to do CPR on a guy, and that was actually the first time I ever did CPR to anybody. Um, he was an older patient, just kind of collapsed in his house, and we were the first people that got on scene. Or sorry, we weren't the first people on scene. We got there when people were already on the scene working the patient. So the way that we work is, we try to get a lot of people on scene. So in order to have a lot of people do CPR, because doing a lot of CPR can get people really tired really quickly, because you're trying to do everything you possibly can to keep this patient alive. Well, so I'm getting there. I do two rounds of CPR, and we were able to transport the guy to the hospital. And that's what I hate. I don't know how the patient's doing right now. After doing CPR and stuff, but the whole thing just kind of kicked back to a situation that I was in where. I was in Afghanistan. I was in Afghanistan in 2013, and I got a text message from my wife saying, "Hey, you need to call your mom right away." And I found out that my dad had passed away. My dad died 10 days before my birthday, and I just had a conversation with him too, like 2 days earlier. And I guess the way that he passed away, he was laying in bed, and he pretty much just passed away in his sleep, I guess. He was just, taking a nap like he usually does, and just kind of passed away there. So, 911 was called, and they were trying to get, paramedics in there to do CPR, and they did. Talking from my mom and being able to go back to the States for the funeral and everything, talking the whole situation. So, long story short, just the whole situation of doing CPR on this guy that was close to my dad's age, just kind of really hit it home for me. So that's kind of why I'm not, I guess, as upbeat as I usually am with doing these videos. So it's just one thing with the job that I have, which I would not change anything for the world with this job. I love my job, being able to be there, help people out, and supporting families that are in need. Like this poor family was in need. His wife was hysteric, and trying to make sure that she's okay and trying to take care of him at the same time. It's one thing I would never want to change. It's definitely something I absolutely love. It just, that whole situation just brought back, whole sack of worms that I guess doesn't hit me as hard until now, a day afterwards. It just completely sucks. So that's why I feel down. But so the guy that sends me hate mail, I've killed him several times now from, either like the last time he was, hiding, although he was trying to back up, and I'll show you where I kill him at last time in the game, and just being completely ridiculous on how he plays. But so if you look at the score, 30-6 is 30-7 now, but not one single player in the game was helping me out on my team. It was just such it just ate at me that I had a team that just was not doing very well at all, and it just ate me to the core. That this morning I was like, no, come on, teammates, help me out. I'm trying to get you guys a good win. So, but yeah, this guy again, dude that's sending me hate mail, sitting on again the edge of the map. You're gonna see a grenade thrown. There it was. So he thought I was gonna be able to scoot on him a little bit faster, like I had been doing, and he was thinking that grenade was gonna finish me off. And just like he does when when he's playing to get shot and killed. And there he is again. I'm able to finish him off at the very end. He throws a grenade as soon as he gets killed. So it was just a really crappy person to play against, early in the morning. I didn't want to have to deal with drama this early in the morning for, having kind of a bad day. But I kind of turned into a good one. At least I did very well. I was pretty happy about it. Tony, I definitely enjoyed this challenge. It was a lot of fun to just, trying to keep moving as much as possible. I would definitely like to try it on a different map. And hopefully, maybe I'd have some better skill on a different map and being able to shoot and move and being able to keep that momentum going. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to hold on to you guys for just a second before I wish you a good day, and I'll see you next time, because I want you guys to see the hate mail that I received. But yeah, that's the end score. So that's the last message this dude got me. So the first message, again, he was talking about, he was laughing at me because I got killed from the first time I killed him with him dropping a hand grenade. But he sent me a message calling me the N-word, so that's cool, and that's, that's mature. But then he called me a bitch because I used camo, the cloaked ability. So yeah, that is the community and the people of Titanfall 2 that just can't get enough of. But hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.